Hi, my name is Edna Maldonado. I am the coding education trainer for the Practice Management Network. We have a coding hotline to educate our members regarding any new information that comes out when it comes out to CPT codes, any revisions. So right now for 2019, what we did is the new CPT code for Resume came out, which that CPT code is 53854. One of the other things that I would suggest and that we educate our practice is on a yearly basis. In October, November, AMA starts putting out their new CPT codes for the following year. So for 2019, the new CPT code for this year coming out for CPT codes that are effective in January are especially the Resume CPT code that came out, which again, that one is 53854. That particular procedure indicates that you cannot bill it together, let's say with a cystoscopy or with an ultrasound. And again, the new ICD-10 code that comes out in October. New CPT codes come out in January, as well as your HCPCS code. And this is crucial for every practice to have, because in order for your billers or your coders to be able to bill properly, they need the new information. And this is on a yearly basis that these books should be purchased. So going with the new CPT codes in 2019, there has been revisions and deletions. One of the new CPT codes also came out is for dilation of an existing tract, and this is for procedures that are going to be done together with a percutaneous nephrolithotomy, which is in short, they call it PCNL. So there are two new codes, 50436 as well as 50437. Those are the new codes that came out for 2019. And the CPT code that we were using prior, 50395, has been deleted. And in place of those codes is the 50436 and the 50437, which one is dilating the existing tract, and 50437 is including a new access into the renal collecting system. We also have the procedure for testicular. There's been a revision for male genital system under the testes. CPT code 54500, biopsy of the testes via needle. And the parenthetical is actually letting you know that the fine needle aspiration biopsy codes in the 1000 series now has been changed. The revision is that a biopsy needs to be done with those fine needle aspirations. We also have making sure the revision for 50080 that you can use it in conjunction with 50436 and 50437. Also making sure when you're doing an excision of renal biopsy percutaneous by trocar or needle, the fine needle aspiration, again, you need to make sure that you're picking the correct code and not just going into the fine needle aspiration that was the prior code to use. We also have under imaging and surgical guidance. Most of the times, and what's happening now is whenever an imaging is being performed, the imaging guidance part of it, the supervision and interpretation, are now being included in some of these surgical procedures. So you want to make sure that you double check your CPT codes that you are using and not bill for the interpretation separately, because it's going to be added to the procedure codes. There was also some new labs administrative codes for multi-annulite assays, and these are for prostate liquid biopsies. And again, this is more for the labs. If the physicians are ordering these particular tests, they want to look at to the 0011M as in Mary, 0012 as in Mary, and 0013M as in Mary. These are oncology, urothelial carcinoma. These are for oncology, specific edge diagnostic, and one of them is for the prostate liquid. So again, so that way you can see all the revisions that are done for urology. What we do is we pick out any deletions, revisions, or any new codes that are set for the new year, and we create a little article so that way members can have the information at hand, but also you're needing your new CPT code books to follow the guidelines for these new changes. And these are the informations that we try to provide to all our members. Any revisions that have been done also, or any updates, let's say, to any of the modifiers that have also been done. So within the 2019, we did notice that we got information regarding the new Medicare cards that went out to all our members. So CMS has sent out a notice that all their Medicare cards update have already been sent out. They had a timeline of sending them out, and they completed that timeline. Also with 2019, there was a few changes for our CPT codes and evaluation and management regarding documentation, and also several revisions that have been posted. And we actually did an article, and it's in our website for anyone that would like to see the article. We also provide updates, quarterly updates on our drug chart. We also have that on our website, and the website would be www.auanet.org under practice management. You will find the chart for the drugs that are listed. And again, this is a quarterly thing that we do. The other information that we provide is for any practice that has, let's say, difficulty coding any operative reports. We have a coding hotline department within the practice management department, but this is to help practices for either new beginners or any coders that would like to send any operative report to the coding hotline. We then review them, code them for you, and provide you some rationale as to which CPT codes you should be using for a particular documentation. So one of the frequent questions that we get through the coding hotline would be, can certain CPT codes be bundled together? And what we do, again, we request for the operative report, and we double check some of the codes. Not necessarily all codes can be billed together, especially if they are integral to the procedure. And those are one of the things that we get questioned. We also get questioned on they needing help for denials, if there is something that has been denied by a certain insurance carrier, and if it's something that goes, if it's spread out, let's say to several states, then it's something that we need to be concerned about, and we can reach out to these insurance companies and find out why there's this abundance of denials. One of the other questions that we get is, as far as modifiers, what is the proper modifier to use when you have multiple procedures? That's also things that we cover during our regional coding seminars. And for practices that are not able to send their staff to one of these coding seminars, we do customized coding seminars. And to reach us on that, you can always reach us at the coding hotline, which is the email codinghotline@auanet.org, and you can always ask for me, Edna Maldonado. And if you're not a member of the Practice Management Network, there are two ways that you can actually get more information. Again, that would be through our website at www.auanet.org under Practice Management, and you can check Practice Management Network. You can also call the coding hotline at 1-866-746-4282 option 3. For more information, if you would like to attend one of the live events, I'm also available there for any coding questions or any coding consultations. That would be either our practice management conference that we do yearly or through our regional coding seminars. And again, in those places, you can reach me in person and I can answer any questions. Or if you're not able to attend any of our events, then again, you can reach me at the coding hotline at 1-866-746-4282, option 3. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the AUA Inside Tract podcast, an official podcast of the American Urological Association. For more information, please visit auanet.org.